triumphant as the challenger. The greatest of all time, Demetrious Johnson, with a chance to cement the legacy tonight in Singapore and capture 1 championship gold.
Representing the United States of America, the challenger, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson.
He is considered the greatest mixed martial arts athlete of all time, the gold standard of MMA. There is nothing he can't do, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson. Can he cement his legacy as the GOAT tonight and capture the 1 flyweight world title? Demetrious Johnson, we flash back to his victory in the 1 flyweight world Grand Prix, where he went through 3 opponents.
Yeah, and he did it in spectacular fashion, Michael. He's able to do everything equally well. He is the most complete mixed martial arts athlete on the planet. He can do everything good. He just flows seamlessly from position to position, transitioning from one art to the other without any flaws. He's so exciting to watch, and his moves are just absolutely straight out of a video game.
Rich Franklin, the question is though, how does Mighty Mouse, except the term mouse, handle a much bigger, much taller, much rangier opponent in the champion Adriano Moraes? How does he overcome that?
It's what Mitch talked about, him transitioning seamlessly from one art to the next. And this is what DJ does really, really well, is he wins battles in the transitions. That's where things are you know, won and lost. And so what he's going to have to do is force Adriano into these different ranges of the match and catch him in those transitions.
He takes on the champion. What a great champion, Adriano Moraes.
When he won the Grand Prix, I celebrate because I know it's my time. I was so excited to test myself against the best pound for pound in the world.
He's in deep on that choke. That's out.
DJ is DJ. Of course they're gonna put me underdog, but I don't care about that, you know. Everyone have his own stories. I just keep creating my story. If I win DJ, 1 championship has created the best athlete in the world.
Now, here we go. Deep, that's it.
Adriano Moraes made a great comment at yesterday's press conference. He said, while Demetrious Johnson was dominating the UFC over the last 8 years, I was dominating 1 championship. He was king of the East, Demetrious is king of the West, and now the 2 kings collide to decide who is truly the champ.
Representing Brazil, the 1 flyweight world champion, Adriano Moraes.
The champion, Adriano Moraes, a man of 1,000 submissions, a very high-level BJJ black belt. Look at the long limbs, the arms, the legs. He can tie you up like a pretzel and tap you out from anywhere. Can he tap out Demetrious Johnson? He believes he can. Moraes says he can finish the all-time great tonight and maintain the 1 championship strap. A confident nod as he glances around the massive Singapore indoor stadium. It's all about the subs for the human noose. This man, Adriano Moraes.
Yeah, Michael, he might know 1,000 submissions, but he loves just one of them, and that's the choke. Adriano Moraes hunts more necks than Dracula. We speak about how well-rounded DJ is, but Adriano Moraes is a complete mixed martial artist, ladies and gentlemen. He has a karate background, a taekwondo background. He's well-versed in capoeira, but his Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt is high among the world's best.
Look at that, 6-time 1 flyweight world champion. The most wins in 1 flyweight history, the most finishes in 1 flyweight history. Rich, What makes Adriano Moraes so special? What makes him a big threat to Demetrious Johnson tonight?
Well, I think it's in your question. What makes him a big threat is the fact that he's 5 inches taller than DJ, and you could see it when they were standing next to each other, and that's going to pose a problem.
It is the one we've all been waiting for. A world title showdown for the flyweight gold. It's the USA versus Brazil. There you see the height differential, 12 centimeters taller is Moraes. Let's go to Tom Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. 5 rounds of 5 minutes for the one flyweight world championship. Our 3 judges scoring this bout at circle side are Rosenberg Rossetti of the Philippines, Thomas Genberg of Sweden, and Brad Robinson of the USA. This match is presented to you by Xbox. Power your dreams. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he is the one flyweight World Grand Prix champion and the #1 flyweight contender, standing at 160 centimeters tall, holding a mixed martial arts record of 30 wins and 3 losses. Training out of AMC Pancration and Evolve MMA. Representing the United States of America, introducing Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson. And introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he stands at 172 centimeters tall, holding a mixed martial arts record of 18 wins and 3 losses. Training out of American Top Team and Constrictor Team, representing Brazil. Please welcome the reigning and defending one flyweight world champion, Adriano Moraes. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Olivier Coste.
All right, guys, watch out for the headbutt, low blow, back of the head and spine, 5 rounds. You both know the rules, fight fair, fight clean. Touch guard if you want.
Final instructions from the boss, Olivier Coste. We are set for 5 rounds of action. You saw how Adriano Moraes towers over the challenger, Demetrious Johnson. Demetrious, super confident this week. So too Adriano Moraes, who believes he can finish Mighty Mouse inside of possibly 3 rounds. They bound out of their corner. The long legs, the long arms on the champion, Adriano Moraes. Outside leg kick early here from Demetrious Johnson. Switching stance. Between southpaw and orthodox here, Demetrious. Just parries away the high kick. Downstairs goes Moraes.
Adriano wants to use his striking. He wants to keep this match on the feet, start touching up DJ, and utilize that length advantage that he's got. He says if DJ takes him down, he's actually going to be doing him a favor because he wants to test those submission skills of DJ.
Outside leg kick just dropped it below the lead knee there, did Adriano. Both in center circle. Pouring with that range-finding lead hand, Adriano Moraes.
DJ just switched leads, now he switched back again.
I like it when he's utilizing that low leg kick, though, on DJ from Adriano. Every time DJ goes to orthodox, and he's spinning him around with it. Could be
See DJ get back to center circle, nicely done. A quick shuffle in there from the American. Adriano's been trying to press him to the outside. High kick there, forearms guard from Demetrious. Adriano circles off clockwise. First 1.5 minutes down of our world title match.
Good lateral movement from Moraes.
Yeah, I was about to say, I like the way that Adriano's using his footwork here. He's making it very difficult. He's using that range, making it difficult for DJ to actually get in and not allowing himself to get trapped in the quote-unquote corner of the circle.
That's what DJ does. He likes to put your back up against the wall and start going to work on you. And Moraes is not allowing that to happen.
The corner of Adriano saying stay fluid inside the circle as he goes clockwise once more, the champion. Hook to across there, gut-munching knee from Demetrious Johnson. Tie clinch and a high knee from DJ. Short knee on the inside. Little peppering palm heel strike there, Muay Thai clinch.
DJ's got a very good clinch. He also utilizes the knees well. It's a very intelligent idea for Moraes to try to close the distance and press DJ up against the wall when he starts to do that, so DJ can't get his hips into those knees.
Haven't seen a lot of offense so far from Adriano. Been using a lot of the circle to move Johnson around, make Demetrious come to him, and Demetrious missing with those punches. Body kick. Just bludgeoned that into the body of Demetrious Johnson. The crack reverberated around this massive stadium. And now McKinnor, the champion, on his back and looking to throw those legs up.
You can see Adriano's trying to lace up those legs, possibly go into a heel hook submission right here. He traps the leg in Ashigarami. Now he's got an exposed heel hook on the outside. Let's see if he starts to threaten it. DJ needs to create that space. That's exactly what he needs to do. Good job to fall into the guard, but Adriano was immediately jumping on top.
What a start to this Flyweight World Championship match. Where does Demetrious Johnson go from here, Dragon?
Well, you can see Adriano push down the left leg of Demetrious Johnson to end up in half guard. Now he wraps that arm around the head, and he's going to try to just smush his shoulder into the chin of DJ to create that pressure.
Is DJ in any danger here whatsoever, Dragon?
He's flat on his back. He has to get off of his flat of his back. He's got to try to get up onto his left side and get an underhook on his right arm. He can also wall walk here, which he's trying to do with his legs up on the side of the circle wall.
In the stand-up, it was Demetrious Johnson who was going forward on the front foot, launching the offense on the ground. It's been in favor of Adriano Moraes. Once again, this bout will be judged in its entirety and not round by round. Inside the closed guard now of DJ with under 1 minute to go.
I think one thing you need to take into account here with Adriano on top of DJ is possibly the weight differential here, how much heavier he is. And DJ probably doesn't want to put in a lot of effort or waste a lot of energy pushing Adriano off the top of him.
1 foot on the hips here from Demetrious. Adriano looks to pass on the left side.
30 seconds left in the first round.
Good little right hand there from Adriano. Locked down, pinned down the left arm of the champion. Good elbow off the back there from Demetrious Johnson. Lots of instructions coming from the corner of Adriano, not so much from the corner of DJ.
You can see DJ is able to strike off his back, but I like the way Adriano is able to land strikes in that ground and pound situations.
An intriguing opening round to our world title contest. They go to the towels, looking very composed, very relaxed, the champion, Adriano Moraes. Certainly a lot to pick apart in the opening 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was a good round for Adriano. You could see the first maybe 3 minutes or so, he was just moving around the circle, warming up, getting nice and light, not really taking shots, but not really throwing a lot of shots. He did land some kicks here and there, but it was mostly DJ pressing forward. But then in those last 2 minutes, he was able to get on top, land a little bit of ground and pound, and just show that superior size that he's going to have in this matchup, Rich.
Demetrious Johnson always has that amazing poker face. You can never read what DJ is thinking, what's coming up. And certainly, it has been a lot to offer for the challenger in the opening 5 minutes as we get set to rock and roll into the second round. Olivia Goss to get us underway. Round 2, set for 5. Ace Rick Franklin, how did you see the first 5 minutes?
Yeah, I have Adriano just edging it out at the 5 minute mark of this match. He was, I'm not sure if I would have awarded DJ the takedown necessarily, but ultimately Adriano was able to score that reversal and then spend a lot of time on top.
Both men just testing with the hands, dipping their toes in the water now with the leg kicks. You sense a little bit more mustard behind both of them here in the second round. Both have tried to press each other to the outside. Both have managed to come back to establish themselves in the center of the circle. Long-reaching jab there from DJ. No right hand for company. Moraes was constantly drifting To his left in the opening round. Good glancing right hand there from Demetrious Johnson.
But Adriano started to move away. As soon as that right hand landed, you could immediately see him circle away, stay out of danger, and not take any other shots. I do like the way Moraes is utilizing the kicks, especially with that reach advantage that he's going to have. It's going to be even longer with the legs. And he said he spent a lot of time working on his Taekwondo and his karate-style kicks.
Taekwondo, a national martial art of Korea, predominantly a kicking martial art, also an Olympic sport. Head movement here from Demetrious Johnson. Just gets out of the way. He thought a right hand was coming. It was a high left round kick, though, from Adriano. Again, plenty of Portuguese language instructions coming from the corner of Adriano Moraes.
I love that when DJ switches stances, there's almost no tell. There's no difference between him going southpaw and orthodox. He's like the same version, just a completely different side of him. I love it.
And he does an amazing job in the transition as well. Like, normally that's when you can catch a fighter, is when he's moving from one stance to the next.
Just dipping down there momentarily, seeing if he can test those waters. Demetrious Johnson. Long-reaching jab there from the champion, Moraes. Circles off clockwise again. Staying out of reach of the hands of Demetrious. Almost walked into a high knee there, did DJ. He got caught by Moraes. Top position now for the champion. Throws a knee to the jaw. DJ's hurt. It's good night, Irene! Adriano Moraes defeats Demetrious Johnson. If you know, you know. If you didn't, you know now. It's not a shock to Adriano. It's not a shock to those that have seen him dominate one championship over the last few years. He did as he prophesied yesterday. He finishes the great Demetrious Johnson.
In 2 rounds, Michael Cervello. I've been watching him his entire career, and I'm shocked. He just shocked the world, Michael.
You know, Adriano did a great job there of using his range, because what he was doing is creating a situation where Demetrious had to overcommit on some of these strikes, and that's what ended up setting up that knee that he caught him with.
It started with the left hand, though. I think it was the punch that caught him, stumbled DJ, and then he was able to jump all over him. Take a look at it again. Look at this. Missed barely with the jumping knee there. You can see DJ starts to close that distance, but boom, it was that right uppercut that touched DJ. DJ goes down, and it's this knee. Bingo, right there. That puts the GOAT on his back.
Well, Adriano said at yesterday's press conference, while Demetrious was dominating UFC, I was dominating one championship. East met West tonight, and it was indeed Adriano Moraes who prevailed in hefty fashion. Let's go to Dom Lau to make it all official. Amazing scenes of jubilation here for Adriano Moraes. But you know what? He had the confidence. This is no surprise to Adriano. He said he would do this exact same thing. He didn't say whether he'd specifically submit or knock out Demetrious Johnson. He just said, I will stop Demetrious Johnson. I'll probably do it inside of 3 rounds.
He had been adamant, talking about how he's been able to study DJ for the last 1.5 years since he signed with one championship, and it's evident right there.
What an amazing moment. What an amazing champion. He has just defeated the man known as the greatest of all time, and he has done so in epic fashion. No controversy, not left in the hands of the judges. It was a fantastic performance. And once he got his gusto, he finished the job. Incredible scenes inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium, where Adriano Moraes has defeated Demetrious Johnson. Let's go to Dom Lau.
This match was presented to you by Hexbox. Ladies and gentlemen, to present the belt for this match, we have the chairman and CEO of One Championship, Mr. Chatri Sitchotom. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 24 seconds in the 2nd round. For your winner, by way of knockout, and still one flyweight world champion, Adriano
The fireworks over the circle. There were fireworks inside the circle. What great respect, integrity, sportsmanship from two martial arts warriors. And the reign of gold continues for Adriano Moraes as he said it would. He never said that he'd submit TJ. He said he would stop TJ. He said he would do it inside of 3 rounds. The prophecy rings true tonight for Adriano Moraes. Demetrious Johnson, it's not to be. You know, he'll go back to the drawing board. He'll re-strategize, look for the chinks in the armor, and come back stronger than ever. Perhaps we'll see a rematch somewhere down the line, but tonight belongs to that man, the man they call Miquinho, Adriano Moraes. Well, there you have it, Adriano Moraes, the champ. Congratulations on that fantastic victory, Adriano. DJ, commiserations to you for this one. And I've got to say, what do you feel went wrong for you in that second round, DJ?
You know what? I had to go back to the go back home and look at the fight and see where I made the mistakes. You know, Adriano, he's very long, big. I was trying to get to him. But it's part of the game, man. You're in this game for so long. It's bound to happen one of these days, right?
TJ, having seen, you know, more than a round there of Adriano, what was the greatest problem that he gave you in that circle?
You know, not really a greatest problem. Just trying to get to him, right? You know, me being the shorter fighter, him being longer, I'm trying to close the distance, not giving him a chance to set up. So for me, I want to push the pace, you know. I don't want to wait and sit there and let him dictate the pace. So, you know, it happens. You're in this game long enough, it's bound to happen.
Hey, DJ, this is Rich. I'm curious, when he was on top of you, the top side pressure, his weight, was that any bit of an issue for you?
No, not at all. I didn't feel like his top side pressure was a problem. You know, I think just getting to him, and I had to go back and watch the fight. But, you know, congrats to Adriano Moraes. He's a great champion and a big dude.
Hey, DJ, this is Mitch. It looked like you were having a problem getting close to him. You're trying to close the distance with the stance switches, but then when you were able to land shots, did you feel like you found a solution to the reach?
You know, it's a 5-round fight, right? So it's going to take time to get to the breakdown his armor and push the pressure on him. It's my style. But, you know, he did a good job of keeping the range and distance and caught me slipping and was able to catch me.
Demetrious Johnson, you are a great of all time. You're a gentleman, and we look forward to seeing you back inside the One Championship Circle. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the great Demetrious Johnson.
Thank you,
Folks,
guys.
still plenty more action coming your way here on TNT. But in a moment, we are going to have a chat with the champion, Adriano Moraes, a man who many out there are no doubt tweeting about right now, saying he shocked the world, he shocked Demetrious Johnson. But I'm telling you, for those that know, for those that have followed Adriano's career for the last several years here at One, that was no shock. It was especially no shock to the champion, Adriano Moraes. Once again, he said he would finish DJ inside of 3 rounds, and here he is. Adriano, congratulations. Is that how you expected to finish Demetrious Johnson?
Man, first of all, I just want to thank you. You know, thank you very much. This is a dream coming true. I'm really working hard every single day inside the gym. My friends, my teammates, my coach, I know that. And, bro, I don't have a word to describe this moment. We did it, you know, we did it.
Hey, Adriano, this is Rich. You know, you talked about, I can only imagine how excited you are, first of all, but you talked about how you've had the time laying in wait, essentially, studying DJ since he signed with the organization, watching him go through the Grand Prix. Talk to me about that and tell me how advantageous that was for you to be able to get those kind of looks at him and study his game.
Man, I grew up watching DJ fighting, you know. He's a legend, brother, and I knew exactly his game. You know, he's a grappler like me, but me and my team, we did the perfect strategy to fight against him. And he all the time he got the pound, the punches, and I got to him with a good uppercut. And bro, I don't know say what I'm gonna say, you know. I'm so excited, sorry.
Adriano, this is Mitch. You just shook up the world, my friend. You just took out the consensus best, greatest flyweight on earth. How do you've got to imagine that this moment puts you as the best flyweight in the world right now. How do you feel about this?
Man, I work hard, you know. It's not surprise for me because I'm working with the best guys in the world. And every single day they say for me, Adriano, you are so good, man, you are so good. But, brother, I'm not best for anyone. I'm just different, you know. I like to be different. I like to have my MMA game. And, man, today work out, you know, like, bro, Mitch, you know me since day one, you know, man. I'm so happy, you know. I'm so happy, brother. Woo!
We are happy for you. Adriano Moraes, the one flyweight world champion, after a stunning second round win over the great Demetrious Johnson in Singapore tonight. Congratulations once again, Adriano Moraes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. One more time.
Well, folks, there you have it. Adriano Moraes, a winner over Demetrious Johnson. What a tremendous performance to stop DJ inside of 2 rounds and do it as he predicted. He said it wouldn't go 3. Now, if you bet on the winner on DraftKings,